What is the greatest carry performance ever done in Counter-Strike history? We've seen many legendary carry jobs throughout the years, but which one takes the cake? This exact thought is what led me down the archives of every single professional game ever played, and I found 3 performances I qualify as the greatest. Recently, the most insane carry performance in Counter-Strike history has just happened. In the most random Danish tier 2 tournament ever, Poi the rookie on 100 Thieves put up a 1.99 rating and still lost the match, with no one on his team having a positive rating. Just to put this into perspective, the team features 4 times major winner Device and 1-time major winner Rain, both players having won major MVPs respectfully, and they got carried by a total nobody from Sweden. But how did they end up here? And how did they lose to a team rated 71st in the world? Legendary organization 100 Thieves has just re-entered professional Counter-Strike, picking up 3 of the most accomplished unks in the entire game. It's a mix of old veteran players and young unproven talent, with Mastermind Glaive, a 4 times major winner who is said to be the brains behind the Astralis era, as their coach.
Let's go fuck them.
But to qualify for the major in Cologne in June, they have to get VRS points. Points that qualify you to major tournaments. And therefore, the team instantly began grinding every single tournament that they could get their hands on. And one of these tournaments was the Parken Challenger Championship Season 2. A simple tier 2 tournament where 100 Thieves was clearly the highest rated team. To everyone watching the tournament, it's clear that 100 Thieves will win the entire thing easily. And as they start playing the best of ones, they never lose more than 8 rounds to any team, winning 5 matches in a row. They win 2-1 against the next highest rated team, Focus. But the next match is going to surprise everyone. In the upper bracket semi-finals, 100 Thieves was facing Swedish team Johnny Speeds, a team featuring old Swedish veterans and a youngster, with CSGO legend Freiberg as their coach. On paper, this team is kinda similar to 100 Thieves, just with less firepower. But somehow, this worst team on paper wins the first map, and people are starting to lift their eyebrows to what is really happening. 100 Thieves barely pushes the next map into overtime, winning it, putting the match at 1-1. But still, they're looking way too shaky, and gets absolutely steamrolled on the 3rd map, losing the game. This scoreline shocked everyone, but still, they weren't out of the tournament yet, so it wasn't all that bad. The loss simply meant they would drop down to the lower bracket semi-finals and meet an even worse team. They were facing a team called AM, rated 71st in the world. Their best player Keto hadn't won a big tournament since 2020. This was surely a dub for 100 Thieves. But something insane would happen. 100 Thieves would quickly go behind 3-0, but then unproven player Poi would turn up, getting a quick 3k, winning them their first round. 2 rounds later, his teammates loses the B site to Glocks and Deagles, forcing Poi and Syra to a 2v3 retake, which Poi clutches, and a pattern is starting to show. 100 Thieves aren't winning rounds without Poi having an impact. Somehow the match is at 5-6, the last round before halftime. It's a 4v3 post-plan situation, and a miracle has to happen for 100 Thieves to have a chance of winning this round. And Poi does the impossible.
So why can't look at anything? Finds the first player. That's it. How about second?
No,
And
he gets the 3K.
Going insane. Reigns finds it, and 100 steps up and gets around. That's insane.
Ending the first half with a 2.51 rating and 18 kills, being the sole reason 100 Thieves is still in the game. But on the T side, they totally dropped the ball, losing every single round, and it just looks like the team isn't playing together. Just take a look at this round for example. There's 1 CT left on the B side, and 4 Ts are storming him. Truly unwinnable for the CT, but for some reason, they all peak one at a time.
Man who's done a lot of holds, finds one while Poi gets the middle sword. Oh, finds another. 3v2, finds a third,
and lose the round. It's now 1-0. The next map is Anubis, 100 Thieves' own map pick. A map they've practiced many times before, and they should have the advantage. And somehow, Poi is about to play even better than the last map. On the second round, Poi kills 2, and it's 3 players from 100 Thieves versus a 5-7.
Find it, Poi keeps on going. Now Lumi in here. Was big last game, but he can't find more than... Oh, he finds a double, actually.
And somehow they only barely win the round with 1 HP left on Device. With Device getting an assist on his teammate. 4 times major winner, bro. Come on, man. Poi continues his dominance, getting 3 kills with his entire team, leaving him in an unwinnable clutch situation. Carrying his team so hard that the broadcast has to show his insane stat line. They give Poi a hero AK, which he turns into 3 kills.
Seem to be walking together, splitting up. Poi finds one, probably finds another in here. Angel finds the first one. Not scared of his shooting, but QB walks in from camera.
Leaving Agile in a 1v1. Can his team finally do something?
Okay, kind of made a little bit of obvious what's going to happen if he peeks out. Oh, sticks it and he takes care of it.
They finished the half 7-5 on a T-sided map. Truly terrible. They have to win the pistol round to keep them in the game. And somehow his teammate steps up with an agile quad kill. Poi gets a quick 3k against the Force, but his team decides to be total noobs again. And everyone dies to Deagles, forcing Poi into yet another clutch.
This is the round. Oh, finds one more. Look at them. So patient. 15 seconds on the clock. Poi. Oh, finds Keto, but you don't expect it. He's on top of you. You have to turn around if you want this, and you can't find it.
Almost doing the impossible. If I just put myself into Poi's shoes right now, I'd be so incredibly tilted that no one on my team is able to play CS when I'm having the greatest game of CS in my life. And AM pushes the game to 8-12, surely securing the win. And somehow, Poi pulls out a 4k, allowing 100 Thieves to live another round. Poi puts up yet another 3k.
Here comes Rain. Can't find the first. Poi with the fast trade. Does a lot of damage as well. He's communication. Sure falls to Tito. Poi finds another.
And they push the match into overtime. Poi starts the overtime with yet another 3k.
Notice his wide. Does he clear it out? That's perfect. Poi keeps going. Ooh, and another. But his teammate is here. Sure finds one. Poi speaks up at third.
Nothing out of the ordinary. And he's now over 40 kills. And both teams are giving it their all, pushing the game into yet another overtime. 100 Thieves plant the bomb, and Poi puts up yet another post-plant 3k.
Ooh, so fast. Oh my god, he's faster than the price of oil. Another multi-kill.
And they push ahead 7-15. But if there's something that's for certain in this series, it's that 100 Thieves is always able to throw the match. And Poi can't keep up the performance, and they lose the next 4 rounds, finishing CS2's greatest upset. But the next performance I'm going to be talking about might just be even crazier. As you know, Valve recently introduced the Steam Trade Protection System, meaning all trades can now be cancelled within 7 days. But what if I told you, with today's video sponsor, Skin.Land, you don't have to wait 7 days. Skin.Land is a CS2 marketplace where you can buy and cash out skins instantly, unlike many other sites. And very important, you can use my code KIWI to get a bonus of up to $10 if you sell skins for $100 or more. They recently became the official partner of Team Vitality, and it's so simple. Just insert your trade URL, select the skins you want to sell, and choose your cash out option. Or you can buy a different skin from their marketplace with prices that are way lower than the Steam market. The CS market recently crashed, so now is a perfect time to buy the dip. And currently, they're running an Easter skin hunt where you're able to win prizes like a Karambit Crimson Web, Sport Gloves Omega, and much more. And it's so easy to participate. You simply have to complete the tasks on the giveaway page. The giveaway runs until April 12th, so join before it's too late. And once again, thank you Skin.Land for sponsoring the video, and remember to use code KIWI. It's the quarterfinals of IEM Sydney 2018, and Australia's greatest team has somehow made it this far. They're facing Mousesports, a top 3 team in the world at the time. To the crowd, it looks like a miracle has to happen for the Renegades to have a chance to win this match. And as their first match closes out, their nightmare's happening live in front of their eyes. It's now 1-0, and they're entering Inferno, Renegades map pick.
Look, the Renegades had a pretty rough first map. Do you think they can bring it back on the second one?
The Aussies got him exactly where they want him right now. This second map is going to be a breeze. It's going to be a Tim Tam slam up in the Kudos Arena.
And the Renegades start off hot, winning the first 3 rounds. But Mousesports only drops a single round from then on, and it's now 11-4 at halftime. Nifty, the Renegades AWPer, isn't playing well. He has 5 kills and 11 deaths, a horrible scoreline. But with a 2k in the pistol round, he will start off what is now known today as the Nifty 50. And with every 2k Nifty gets, the dream of a comeback gets increasingly more possible. And as they're behind 11-9, Nifty decides to run down mid, and and peak second mid, catching Robs off guard.
Certainly coming back into this match, and Nifty now.
A totally insane play, and his playstyle got more and more mobile, shifting positions after every kill. But Mousesports get ahead 14-11, and Nifty is alone on the A side with an AWP, and Mousesports is rushing him, and he goes totally insane.
That's a big kill for the Renegades, but they need more. Nifty gets a connection onto Chris J and steps up against Oscar as well. Oh, Nifty! He's bringing out the goods in this round. Another one! That's exactly what the Renegades needed.
Continuing this insane momentum into the next round, finishing the retake with a 2K on B. And just listen to the crowd.
They must wait for that rotation to come across, and Nifty, the hero right now for the Renegades, keeping them in this map. Will spot out the final player as well in 2 massive rounds.
He's slowly but surely becoming Australia's greatest hero. They pushed the match 14-14, and the comeback is now real.
5 players to a fast B, but there's 3 Renegades waiting for them. The util's out and the push is in.
Oh, look at all the damage done by the Molotov. JKS to spray them all down. And the Fire gets another one. Surely the round over to favor of Renegades. We're at 14-14 Renegades. They are bringing it back.
Mouse takes it 15-14, but Nifty is hot.
Before they enter the B side, but Oscar finds the opening kill onto Azza. The trade there from Nifty. Still more needed for Ustillo and Nifty now as Rops goes down, and just one player left to find. Sticko, he'll drop. That's overtime. Renegades have done it, and they still survive here on Inferno.
And he's playing purely on instinct. Like, who just wallbangs here? And now it's overtime, and both teams are ready to go to war.
Player advantage. Nifty brings another one in the favor of the Renegades. Rock down, and now all Nifty has to do is hit the flick while he's been good with them. It takes him a couple of tries in the end.
Nifty jumps back into a molly, meaning he only has one shot to finish it. And somehow he just does it. Many of the people who watched this match live described it looking like Nifty just couldn't miss. The match would push into double overtime, and Nifty just runs up Banana with a freaking AWP and catches Chris J with his pants down. And instead of stopping, he just rushes with the AWP like it's a Mac 10. And it's yet another 4K. Nifty continues to get important frags.
Definitely looking to for Mousesports, but again, it's Nifty. There from Sunny does quite a heck of a lot of damage to Jacob.
But still, the match goes into triple overtime.
Zaza, you need the gun, and he has got it. The 2-man spray down. Really massive, and the flash was great for him as well, but Azza, he wants to shut it down on his own. He'll get the job done. Magnificent from Azza.
And Nifty does the sickest aggressive B-hop play I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely everything at each other. And look at this. What on earth? Nifty, wow.
Movement, boy, easy
Oh my God! And gets the incendiary down as well, denying the trade.
I've done so much work here. The Molotov might just take Sticko out at will, but not before he gets a frag.
Nifty again on the site. Let's see some more magic, my friend, with that AWP. Chris J goes down.
Oh, Nifty!
And Nifty is coming up absolutely insane right now for the Renegades. Holy moly!
Catching a young Robs off guard again, and continues this into yet another legendary play.
He's now challenging on that side. He has not been spotted. He's got the backup of Nifty as well.
Oh,
yes! Boom indeed! There, Nifty, he's just reading everything right now. He's a madman, a scientist, and a sharpshooter.
JKS and the man himself, Nifty, coming alive.
I think the fans have a new favorite here on the Renegades.
Like, just listen to the crowd. It's so hype. This is an American man hyping up an Australian crowd. It's truly incredible. And as Nifty continues to get crazy frags, the Renegades push ahead. And as the match rings 23-24, Nifty decides to rush through a smoke with an AWP and open the B side whilst flashed.
It's really not going to offer much for Nifty to work with. And if he can find an entry here, it would be massive again. This man can do no wrong. And Renegades, they brought it back to a 3 versus 3. Sunny's locked out from the side, trying to spam through.
And as he goes to the backside of B, he knows he only has to get 2 more kills to finish the Nifty 50. And I'll just let the clip play.
Spotted anyone out just yet, but Oscar will go down. Nifty again. Nifty frags for him, and it might just be the map 2 versus 1. Jacob and JKS, the 2 players from the B site for Renegades to close it out. Sunny will go down, and Renegades, it's map number 3.
Nifty finished the map with 51 kills, but it didn't show because he had a team kill. But still, on his own he carried the Renegades to this win, finishing with a 1.56 rating across 48 rounds, with the closest teammate JKS having a rating of 1.03. Truly a generational carry job. But still, Nifty wouldn't be able to keep up this momentum, and they lost the third map in overtime 15-19. But years later, a player known as Donk would be able to keep up his dominance throughout a whole tournament. Oh, and real quick, if you're watching on mobile, there's this hype feature you can use that helps push my video on the trending page, so just do it quickly. And I'm trying to reach 20,000 subs before the end of the year, so if you like the video this far, go and subscribe. It's the start of IEM Katowice 2024, a legendary tournament with Counter-Strike's oldest trophy on the line. Every tier 1 team dreams of winning it, which makes the competition incredibly tough. And one of the teams that was after this trophy was Team Spirit, featuring a player you just might know, Donk. This was Donk's rookie year. He was an unproven aim god, so as their first match was against Na'Vi, world number 3, he had to show up. Both teams would win their own map pick, and it went into the third map Mirage, which Spirit won 13-14, with Donk having a rating of 1.45. An incredible first game, but this was just the start. In the next match, they were facing Complexity, the 8th best team in the world, and Donk would put up a masterclass, only losing 8 rounds in 2 maps, with Donk having a 1.78 rating. He was truly starting to raise people's eyebrows, as he was starting to remind people of a legend called Simple. Their next match would be against FaZe Clan, the 2nd best team in the world, one of the favorites to win the entire thing, a team led by highly strategic in-game leader Kerrigan. Could they finally stop the highly aggressive crackhead Donk? No.
Efforts to kick this off well. Rain now pressured, stuck on triple. Nothing he can do about Donk, who is starting to return. 3 kills already. Donk, you know what you're gonna get. He's gonna gun for you top mid. Off the USP, 2 headshots just like that. He's got Zontix to support him. This is what you get every round on CT side. He has support. The 2 players left could have gone down.
What?
Wow.
He just... Oh, he is there. Oh my god. Punish.
Lobby. I suppose they changed places.
Are you serious? He's out.
How does he just go up and over?
Know what it's like yet.
Because he just experienced birth.
Oh my god, he just hands it out.
Healed off. Rob's back to ramp. Dies out to Donk, who's alive. This time, he found his floater. One player drops to Astralis plant. That's Donk running over. Missed shot. And if you miss Donk, he's not going to give you the same privilege.
Again, Donk would perform even better with a 1.91 rating, with 48 kills. And the community went crazy. People couldn't believe a freaking 17-year-old was going nuts on established pros. And as they entered the semi-finals against Team Falcons, the most hated team in CS, the community was behind Spirit to destroy them. And again, Donk would go crazy and perform a 1.84 rating. Just to put it into perspective, Donk would only turn 17 under a month before this tournament, was humiliating veteran pros like Elish and Robs, players that was known for doing exactly that to other teams. And as they entered the grand finals, Donk would sweep the floor.
Space as quick as you like, and oh my lord.
He's done it again. Donk, an opening kill, this time to stop FaZe Clan from getting special. He is the truth right now on the stage. Look at him go! Whenever they want, he just walks on in. This time, it's FaZe that repel the invaders. Oh dear, Donk! Crossfire. Swings out, perfect timing. House for the close, and wow.
Oh, okay.
Donk already has taken down Kerrigan. Frozen needs to deliver. Brokey into the site. What can you do? Hard shot to hit. It's Donk. Has the potential to have another impactful round. He strafes into Donk. Nothing for Robs. Donk has got it. It's a quad kill. Here, Shiro, Donk. Sharp shooters, good flashes. Brokey's a dead man. And just like that, Donk delivers. Down low. Still though, Donk, a perpetual problem. Finding the headshot onto Frozen is now Brokey's turn to fall. The AWP dispatches up him, and look at Donk do it! That's disgusting! Revolting from Donk!
He would finished the grand finals with a 1.92 rating and 82 kills over 3 maps. He had averaged a 1.75 rating across the whole tournament at just 17 years old. Just look at this Half-Life TV page. They track the best highlights from a game, and if you just filter it by Donk, you can see it's basically only him. And I think it's safe to assume that this tournament run is the greatest carry job in Counter-Strike history. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.